What's good? What's good? Your boy Mike says Speak Club Podcast. Been the Boys Domination Station. It's fucking 1:39 a.m. and we streaming, baby. I'm a fucking shitty host, so hopefully motherfuckers come in here with me. Chop. I don't know why this stupid bitch is on screen. I know how to get rid of that. I see that Jamie Nicole wallpaper up here. But yeah, man, shoot the shit. Hopefully some heads will hop on. So we got 4 viewers in this bitch. Yes, put this shit in. StreamYards be fucking lagging, yo. With the comments and shit. So I don't know the fuck's even saying anything if anyone is saying anything. Shit. I don't know when the fuck the picture was taken, yo. I don't know how to get rid of the shit, to be honest. Hey, JP, one of y'all motherfuckers, get rid of the shit. I just logged into the shit. I don't know how to get rid of it, to be honest. Yeah, nasty bitch. Yeah, the link's in the chat if anyone wants to join me, man. Talk some shit. Whatever. I'm wide awake. Fucking nothing to do. My boy George.
What up, Mike?
What's good, brother?
Shit, I was hopping on here to see you know how to take the overlay off the screen, right?
Nah, I don't know. Keep it a
Do you
buck.
want do you want to leave it on?
Well, yeah, fuck
Because
it. I'm on my shitty laptop and the camera is shit, so fuck it. I don't know. You should leave it, just clip through pictures and shit, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm making some food right now, but once I'm done eating, I'll hop on and come chop it up with you, bro.
Oh yeah, brother. Thank you.
I'll post a link in the chat too if anyone wants to fucking hop on.
Yeah, I posted in the Discord too, so hopefully motherfuckers come on here, hold me down. You know?
Right. All right. So you do want here? I'm taking the overlay off.
Yeah, go ahead. There you go.
All right. I'll be back in a little bit, bro.
All right, brother. Yeah, man. Shit, not many people on this motherfucker. There's 13 people, but no one StreamYards. It's probably fucking lagging and shit. Yeah, man. A lot of fuck shit went down, man. That bitch is fucking garbage. Never fucking liked her. And I'm glad none of my people fuck with her because she's just fucking trash. Gutter trash, yo. That picture. Oh, I read that already. Shit, man. So, I don't know, man. I just can't wait for the gathering, man. I'm fucking stoked. Can't wait. I think about it every day and shit. Got like what, 5 to 6 more months and shit. 14 heads in here. Oh, sis is coming on. Hell yeah. What up, brother?
What you up to?
Ain't shit, man. Dope ass Ringmaster shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hell yeah.
In the last Halla Wicked shirts.
That's ill. Fuck yeah.
Fucking got the Ringmaster posters today. Trying to figure out
shit. Yeah, I want to get those too, man.
I got them at cost for, well, I mean, $11 with shipping.
That's good. I want to get that fucking just when you thought they were dead, when they're holding the dreads, that's the shit I want.
God,
but that's nowhere to be found though. You know,
I had that poster at one time, but it got ripped in half, and yeah, it was in a dispute with an ex, and it didn't survive.
Yeah, bitches like to destroy your shit. It happened to me too, bro.
That was one poster. That's one poster that, like, yeah, that one still hurts.
Hell yeah. The merch back then was just superb. You know, everything was fire, man. I had all that shit.
Yeah, I still have, let's see. I still have that big ass Subway one.
Oh, hell yeah. Jekyll Brothers shit.
But,
Tunnel of Love.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I'm gonna hang these two. I don't have any room. I have to start hanging on the ceiling and shit now or something.
I'm on my shitty computer, sis, but I'll show you what I got recently. You've probably seen it in Discord, but so happy to have this. Let me get this fucking,
oh yeah, I watched your video on that shit.
The Bazaars.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
I still don't have those. I still don't have those in my collection.
Excited to have that. I'm cool to even getting the box set, just as long as I have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, even the Freak Show was dope. Wasn't the Freak Show like green or something like that?
It was green, green,
Yeah.
The green jewel case and the fucking angel demon on it like that and shit.
Yeah, and then it came with the shirt and the certificate.
And the Hollow Wicked CD.
The single, yeah. What was the?
It was like from '94 up until that point, I believe.
Oh, was that what it was? It was a compilation CD.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the 2000 Hollow Wicked song?
Shit. Every Halloween, or that's 2001. I believe. I can't remember, brother, to be honest.
Every Halloween was like 2003.
Every Halloween, what the fuck was it?
Was that Pumpkin Cart? No, I think Pumpkin Carvers is like 99.
It wasn't
Sleepwalkers. I think Sleepwalker was 2000. Yeah.
That shit is so fucking good. Woke up and found that bitch dead.
That's one of fucking. I love that song.
Let's choke him, kill him, stab him. Right.
Okay. That's why I bring the NyQuil and drink that shit right here.
Yeah, man. So fucking good.
Fuck yeah.
That's my shit, brother. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I'm just looking at everywhere and I have to like hang posters or something just to else.
I want to move first before I fucking put some posters up.
Did you draw all those ones behind you or what?
Oh no, my uncle did that shit. You know, it's like bowling on a budget type shit.
Hey,
you know,
nah, that's fucking dope.
Oh yeah. That was like 04 when I got my own place. Like he did that shit for me. It's kind of faded because I had like a hole in my roof and the rain came through and kind of fucked shit up over here. But so it's fading and shit. But yeah, when I move, I'll get all new shit.
Black light next to you.
Yep.
I had that poster, but then ended up selling it after the whole psychopathic.
Totally get that, brother.
The only Twisted poster I have up right now is I bought when MNE released the actual Freak Show Angel poster.
Yeah.
So I've got the fucking ICP Malenko poster, and then next to that I have Freak Show. Next to that I have Blaze, one less G in the hood.
Oh man!
And then next to that I have Big Money Hustlers. But that was like all in like the same era almost, you know.
That's my favorite time to be a juggalo, bro.
Yeah,
it's my favorite time, brother. Like I had the spider leg.
But yeah, I kept those all in like the same area just because that was fucking such a good era.
Oh yeah. That album's amazing too. One less G, man. That shit. Oh man,
dude. I remember I used to live next door to this kid that was a juggalo, and he came over to my house and saw a Blaze poster and was kind of clowning on Blaze. And I was like, "Have you even listened to him?" He's like, "Nah, I'm not. He's not a juggalo." And I was like, "Dude, check him out, man." Like a week later, he comes back over. He's like, "Holy shit, Blaze is fucking the best on the fucking label." And I loved Blaze when fucking he came out.
So fucking good.
Doing walk-bys in house shoes.
Fucking Hatchet Execution, Juggalo Anthem, fucking.
Oh, man.
Crave Ain't No Place. All that shit.
But that EP, too. The fucking
hell yeah.
EP, god damn.
Just the other day when I was walking on my own, a sucker for to give me for my stack and my cell phone. It's just so hard, man.
Shit Talkers, that song is shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great era. Great era.
See a boy, some hear that I'm talking helly shit, and that's like Hatchet fucking Hatchet Rising, my favorite show of all time. You know?
Oh god damn.
Yeah.
That was such a dope show.
It was.
Fucking ABK and Blaze on stage together.
Yeah. When
did they ride around on the little bikes when you saw them?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they had the little bike, the lowrider bike.
ABK didn't have the red yet. It was just like the regular black and white.
Yep.
Yeah. And Violent J, like in Lotus, he took the mask off and he was like, Lotus. He's all crying and shit.
Yeah, they were because out here, Jay and I want to say it was Mono threw their masks out. I know Jay threw his mask out for sure.
Oh, that show was amazing, brother.
Yeah, that fucking Blaze and ABK riding around on little fucking freewheeler or the lowrider bike.
The West Coast shit.
What's up, Spooky?
What up, Spooky?
Hey guys, how's it going?
No intermission between Twisted and ICP. Twisted just walked out ICP just walked out during Twisted, and then it just went into the ICP set right after.
Which was an amazing ICP set as well. Probably one of my favorites. Up there with the Jekyll Brothers, too.
I missed the last couple of minutes. Are you guys talking about that Red Rock show?
No, the Hatchet Rising.
Hatchet Rising, yeah, 2001.
The DVD show?
No, that's Hatchet Attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
No, we're talking about Hatchet Rising. It was Blaze and ABK, Twisted, ICP, and Dark Lotus.
Yep.
And Dark Lotus even sprayed Fago, remember?
Yeah.
The whole Lotus set, they had Fago.
Yeah, they did spray Fago.
Yeah, you went through the Fago at ICP, and then you went through the Fago during Dark Lotus.
Yep. Man.
That was the only time I'd ever seen Dark Lotus spray Fago.
Yeah, same. Did you go to Wicked Clown Some Outer Space?
Yep, I saw that in Colorado.
2000. That's the first time I went on stage, too.
Yep.
I missed that tour.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make it out to the Springs. I'm going to try to make it out to the Springs for part 2.
Right on. That's like May 6th or something like that?
Yeah, I'm going to try. See if I can make it out there.
Well, I'll be there. You and I and Danny and Boy all be there.
Hell yeah.
And probably Roxy, Riddlebox, and
Don Chaos.
Chaos will show up.
Yeah, they were all at that last one I went to, that Fury Fest.
Man, I had a ticket for that show. I still have the physical ticket for that show. And I was not able to go because I got the fucking flu. And I just felt like shit, and I just couldn't make it. Like I had everything planned out to be there, and I just was too sick to go.
That was the infamous 3 daps and a handshake show.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell you how jealous I am. I missed out on the 3 daps.
But yeah, Colorado's always got a good scene for Juggalo shows.
And this is gonna be the 3rd show in a row at that venue.
Yeah, the Hallowicked show, then Fury Fest, and now this.
Were you at Hallowicked, Siznac?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't. I was there. I didn't get to talk to you or Danny Boy.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Danny Boy. I didn't see. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you remember when we surfed like when Ouija jumped into the crowd at the end of his set, we like surfed him all the way back to the merch booth.
Yep.
Yeah, so like I helped
Yep.
carry him like from like halfway through the crowd, like all the way back to the merch booth.
It was so small and packed in there that like once we were set, we didn't really
Move.
roam around the area just because it was so packed in there and shit.
Yeah, Matt, you know who I've seen at that venue? I
Who's
gotta
that?
see. I gotta see Soulfly there.
Oh wow.
I gotta see Static X there.
Oh damn.
I saw. God damn. Hold on a second. I can think of the name.
Inside?
Yeah, Inside.
Oh wow. Damn.
What's the name of the like math metal band from like years ago? They broke up. Dillinger Escape Plan. I saw them there.
Oh yeah. Damn, that's a fucking little fucking room to see like bands like that. That's dope.
Yeah, I think Soulfly is coming back soon.
Yeah, they're on tour right now. They're coming through here with damn, I don't remember who they're touring with. They're
I
coming
think they're
through
coming
here.
back to that same venue.
Testament and Black Dahlia Murder are coming through here. Mayhem and Abbott.
Oh shit.
It'd be awesome to see Mayhem and Abbott together.
Overkill and X Order are coming.
X Hard is so fucking dope.
Fuck yeah, X Order.
Slaughter the Vatican, yo. Like
Pope on a rope.
oh yeah, man. My boy was like, Pantera bit them. They sound like Pantera. I can see that.
I kind of think they bit Pantera. Like I don't know. Like
yeah.
I always thought they were a bite off of Pantera, but they're still fucking dope.
Fucking dope. I just think that grimy shit, dog. You know.
Yeah. The Law.
Oh, The Law is great. It's like the red cover. Yeah. Yep. That's my shit.
X Order's the shit.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking. I love music. That's all I've done all my life is just fucking listen to music and travel to shows.
Same, brother. That's all I care about, really, in life. Yeah. You know.
And I respect the travel, man. I haven't really gone out of state to see shows like you have.
Yeah, same me either.
I mean, I like the first time I traveled out of state was when I was 16, 17. Left to go out to Colorado to go see Slayer for, I want to say it was the Diabolus and Musica.
Oh man,
but I think it was before that because oh no, it was Divine Intervention. Divine Intervention was the first time we went out to Colorado.
94.
All right.
Yeah, because I was 17 at the time.
Do you like Diabolus?
Yeah, Diabolus is really good album. It's a really underrated Slayer album.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, there's a lot of good songs on there, I think.
They were trying that new metal sound at the time or whatever. Trying to, fuck yeah. I saw that tour at the Mammoth. They were at the Mammoth for that show.
Wasn't it Clutch and fucking System? I think.
Yeah, I remember Clutch was one of the bands with them.
Yeah, I love Clutch, man.
I feel Clutch is.
Elephant Riders and fucking Blast Tyrant is my shit.
Yeah, I've been to all those venues in Colorado. Fucking the Mammoth, the Fillmore, the Ogden, Red Rocks, fucking the Roxy.
And you know what's a garbage venue is? It's got the word green in it. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. The outdoor venue here in Colorado.
I don't think I've
been
been to that
renamed
one.
a few times, like by corporate sponsorship, but Fiddler's Green. That's what it's called.
Oh yes, I have been there. Yes.
And, last time I was there is like multiple years ago, but it was Marilyn Manson and Slayer co-headlining.
Oh shit! I remember that tour. What was fucked up about that is Marilyn Manson went on after Slayer.
See, when they were here in Colorado, Marilyn Manson went on before Slayer.
We got Marilyn Manson after Slayer here, so we watched Slayer, fucking watched maybe like half the set of Marilyn Manson, and then took off.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But what was shitty about it when they came here is that it was at Fiddler's Green, which I personally think is a garbage venue because the sound always sucks. But what was gay about Manson's set is it was like right before the sun went down, and that tour. I don't know if you remember, he was doing the light, like he had that giant spotlight he'd shine in his face and like shine around and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
I like grimy Manson when he cut himself and shit.
Yeah,
I saw
we're
Manson
going way
then.
back. Yeah,
96, 97 was
Yeah.
the first time I saw Marilyn Manson at Ozfest.
Oh, okay.
99 for me. Rock is
And
dead.
that's when he was still fucking ripping the fucking pages out of the Bible and throwing it out to the crowd and having the crowd spit on him and do all that crazy shit.
Since you mentioned the Bible, it reminded me when I saw, what's the name of the band? Behemoth. When
Yeah.
I saw Behemoth
Fuck
live, it was at the Ogden I think it was at the Ogden in Denver, and the singer like held up a Bible while he was like singing and like tossed it out into the crowd, and the dude that caught it like pulled out his cigarette lighter and lit it on fire, and he immediately got kicked out of the show for doing that.
Damn. I haven't been to the Ogden or the Mammoth in years. Like the last,
I don't
even
know
the
if
Fillmore.
Mammoth-
The last time I was at the Fillmore, I think, was for American Psycho Tour. Was the last time I remember being to one of those venues. And then now it's just they're always just in Colorado Springs now and shit.
Yeah, you know what place has been getting a lot of shows in Colorado? Everyone used to come over here on the east side of the Rockies to like Denver and Springs, and now lots of bands are going over to the west side of Colorado near the Utah border in Grand Junction.
Like Grand
Colorado.
Junction, yeah. They go to I've noticed that. The first time I ever saw Twisted was during the Freak Show tour in Boulder. I remember because we went and visited John Benet Ramsey's house while we were out there.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Had to go check
Is
that
it-
shit out.
Are there like tours or anything, or do you just drive
No,
by?
we just went out there and just drove by it and just checked it out.
I remember
Check it.
that pretty vividly. They had the orange Freak Show jerseys, and in the back
Yep.
they had the fucking statue.
Yep. Said Juggalo on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I got my first Hatchet Man charm. That's when they were selling the Hatchet Man charms at the fucking merch booth and shit.
And
Remember,
Blaze still had the pantyhose.
Yep. Blaze came out during what's that song? I'm back. I come creeping through the darkness.
Fuck.
Isn't that Serial Killer or something like that?
What's that? Is it was it going down?
No, I be the KILLA.
Maniac Killer.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Blaze came out during that song.
Yep.
Fucking with the pantyhose over his head.
Oh man. 2000, 2001, my favorite fucking time to be a juggalo. Definitely.
Yeah, there was so much good shit then.
Riding Dirty, Tails,
Yeah.
Freak Show. Big Money Hustlers came out, got the VHS for that.
Oh man, I remember watching that the first time. That's fucking incredible.
Every day, man. Like every day, once a day, me and my homies would watch fucking Big Money Hustlers. Like we'd all get out of work, fucking meet up and watch Big Money Hustlers.
So see that? I didn't have to do that. I just hooked y'all up.
That's just hilarious, dog.
It was the Fugees. The Fugees. Yeah, that was a great era.
Fuck yeah. When did you discover ICP, Sis? I don't think I ever heard you tell your story.
96, 97. I was working in a porn store, and I worked with the Juggalo, and I used to make fun of him because he would talk about these rapping clowns and shit. So one day we were just really slow. It was fucking dead. And he used to always walk around with the Walkman and just be listening to ICP. So one day he was, I'll just check this song out. It's fucking hilarious. They go around and they kill the whole entire cast of 90210. I was like,
shit.
all right, I'll listen to that. So I listened to that and I was cracking up during the song, and I ended up listening to the rest of the fucking tape. Told him I liked it, so he went home and recorded me, dubbed me a copy of the tape. So I would just drive around in my truck bumping that all the time. So then after a couple of months of bumping that all the time, I decided to go buy Riddle Box. And then, Riddle Box was the first actual album that I bought. And then they came here in 97. It was one of the times Jay got arrested. He got arrested at the show for beating the dude with the microphone stand.
Yeah, you said it behind the paint. You talked about that.
Yeah, I went to that show just as a fan. I wasn't even a juggalo. I went with that kid. He was like, man, you got to go check out their shows. They're fucking crazy. They throw soda everywhere. So like, fuck it, I'll go check it out. And went and checked it out. And then after that, it was pretty much on.
Fucking dope.
That's when I was just like, oh, shit, this is dope. And then, 97. I want to say it was like for like an Edge Fest or some shit like that they came out here.
You seen him with the dreads too, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
Got it on my fucking my wallpaper on my phone. Like this era right here is just everything to me right here, man. That's fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have that poster.
Yeah.
The first time I ever experienced a band that like threw shit at the crowd was this local band from Denver. I forget the name of them, but they were basically like a generic or like a garage band version of Marilyn Manson. This was back in like probably 1996. But anyway, they had this song called Milk and Cookies, and they would throw Nella wafers at the crowd like during that song, which is like super lame, you know, but they're all fucking gothed out in like the fishnets and the white face and all that shit. And then, like, they didn't have a drummer. It was like keyboards and guitar. And I think there was only like a keyboard, a guitar, a bass, and a singer was the whole band. And I remember seeing them in Denver, and they like throw out the Milk and Cookies, or not, they didn't throw milk, but the song was called Milk and Cookies. I remember they had like a shirt that said Milk and Cookies on it. But they did have a shirt that said Kill Yourself on the back. And I bought that one. I wore that fucking for years.
Yeah, I remember that juggalo I worked with was telling me, he's like, man, it's like Guar. You know, they're spraying soda out into the crowd, but the only difference is they like throw the bottles at you too and stuff. I was like, they throw the bottles at you, and he's like, yeah, they take the fucking 2 liters and just chuck them at the crowd and fucking like, holy shit, I'll go check it out. Fuck it. And then after that, and then because I remember that was fucking when they had that big old Malenko tub in the middle of the stage and shit.
Yeah. So dope. Like I love watching Shockumentary on loop. I can watch that all day. That's my shit. Like that's like my era when I got down too. So
Shockumentary was another one we would watch every fucking day.
98. I got the tape, and it came with the Ringmaster card. I got the Ringmaster card of mine.
I got the Riddle Box in mine.
And it came with that like sticker.
When I got it.
Oh, that yeah, with the two then with the fucking skull voodoo cane or whatever. Yep. I still got that.
Same.
Yeah, that I need to get a new copy of Shockumentary because the only copy I have still is the VHS. I don't even have a fucking VCR anymore.
Get the 20th anniversary of Malenko, Spooky. It's on there, or you can get the Shockumentary DVD itself. Cause I got both, you know.
Yeah, I definitely need to.
It's my shit. I can watch that all the time. Quotables for days, you know. Slice a little bit off the cheese. Haynes gets a cut. Slice, slice, slice.
Yeah. Slice a little more off the cheese. Yeah.
Quit buying it. I'm going broke.
Yeah. Speaking of
cards, this shit, I lose $2 on every album.
Speaking of cards, I don't know who made these. I found these on eBay one time. The Dark Carnival trading cards.
Oh, I seen those ones. I seen it before, yo.
Yeah, and it's just like it's almost like those cards from the Shockumentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
looks
it
like
has
that.
all the songs on the back. It's got
So fucking dope.
Ringmaster, Riddle Box, but like it's got all it's got all the 6 Jokers cards. But then it came with them in black and white.
Oh,
Oh, that's dope too.
And then on the back, it's got like what they looked like in that era.
oh, that's cool.
So like there's that. And then on the back is the
They look so
it
fucking
had like
cool.
the black and whites. Yeah, the black and whites just have what they were on each era. And then it's got like the fucking Dog Beats card. Dog Beats on the back. It's got the fucking, and then it's got the EPs
Oh yeah, sweet.
with the tracks on the back.
That's so fucking dope.
Thought there was a bizarre card in there, but I guess not. But yeah, I found. Oh, there is. Let's see. Yeah, it's got the bizarre card.
That's dope.
And on
So
the back,
if
it's got
Mikey,
the.
if Mike picks a card, can you pull it out of the deck like JT does?
No, I can't do that shit.
Riddle box. Just be like,
Pull out the riddle box. But yeah, I like those fucking black and white cards because
yeah,
it
those
just
are fresh.
has their era paints of that era and shit. Except I hate that with the Jekyll brothers when they do the half and half.
I don't like
face.
that either, man.
Yeah, I don't like the half and half face of the Jekyll brothers. I've got the Garbage Pail Kids of the Smelly J and what is it? Like Smelly J and
I never even seen that before.
Shaggy or something like that.
Yeah, George don't like the half either. Yeah.
But yeah,
Right,
they
what-
were totally unofficial. I don't even know who made them. Brought to you by Fago. Send your mother straight up to the store. Tell that bitch to bring home a Fago.
I'm going to throw this idea out here again. I think that there should be like a Fago break segment of the live streams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the back even says Dark Carnival Incorporated, Detroit, Michigan. Assembled and printed in the USA. Not an official product, bitch boy. Made by ninjas for ninjas. Yeah, we made some cards bootleg style. Sue us. It ain't about making a buck. Dedicated to the butterfly.
That's dope. So just regular ninjas did that then.
Yeah.
All right. So, like, I don't know if it was ever revealed beforehand, but like when I realized what the butterfly meant was when I read the Behind the Paint book.
Yeah.
And
For
like,
me, it
what
was when
was
Shangri-La
your?
came out.
Say that again.
For me, it was when Shangri-La came out because it's in the back of the booklet.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, for me it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in the book. I forgot about that.
But they did say it in the book too, though. They did say it in Behind the Paint too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a much longer version of the story in
Yeah.
Behind the Paint. Like, were you like shocked at like what the butterfly meant, like what it actually was?
Yeah, it was a cool story. I know what fucking idea what it meant. So
Yeah.
when I read it, I thought that was pretty fresh.
Yeah, I just remember like reading that, in the bottom of all the booklets for like, what felt like forever before that, and
Yeah.
then when that was revealed in the book, I was just like, what the fuck it's a real butterfly, seriously?
Yeah, they fucking, yeah, I don't know. I was like, what? Just because they accidentally killed a butterfly, they're going to dedicate the fucking whole career to it?
Yeah. It just
That's
seemed
like if I dedicated everything I did to the fucking grasshopper I stepped on one time on accident, or, you know?
yeah, exactly. It just seemed like you have all these songs about like killing people and like doing all this crazy shit, and then like the whole thing's dedicated to a real butterfly.
That they accidentally killed.
Yeah.
I know when Shangri-La came out, it was one of the best days of my fucking life, but Siznac is like, fuck that.
Like the whole build up to it was so great. I remember going to the midnight release to buy it, and then the drive home, me and my homie were just like, what the fuck is this? Like, it didn't even have an ICP feel to it, like nothing. Like, I just remember my homie was just, oh, this doesn't sound like an ICP album, and I was all, not at all.
I'm sorry, I
It's
missed
real
it. What
different.
are we talking about?
When
Shangri-La?
Shangri-La came out.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of blown away by that album in the sense that, like you were saying, like Siznac, like it just like it's somebody's birthday. Oh no, it isn't. It was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Like,
we
this
like,
is
welcome to the show, Shangri-La and
like
the
that
Duck
song.
Carnival. We were like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I
what
kind of
the
like
fuck
Welcome to the
is
Show,
this?
but yeah, like there's so many songs on that CD, and just like jaw droppers to me. Like it wasn't hard. Like it was just like so soft compared to everything that came before it.
We got to Crossing Night Bridge, and we were just like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, that's still, I can't stand that song. I've seen some children crossing the bridge. You're just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, like it was just I don't know if I just built it up in my mind so much that like oh man, like everything's gonna end when the six comes, like for so long. And
Yeah.
then like the six comes and it's just like it's fucking all happy and the beats are weird and it's
Yeah,
just
it was
like
supposed to consume us all and end all time, and fucking the world was supposed to just fucking end after that.
Hell's
Yeah.
Pit, that's my shit though. That's a great
Even
album.
Hell's Pit, when that came out, I was kind of disappointed in.
I agree.
Just because leading up to Hell's Pit, Jay was talking about this is going to be the darkest ICP ever. We're not going to use Juggalo in it because I don't want to see Juggalos in hell.
Yeah, together.
This album, this is the most scariest album we've ever made. And I listened to it and I was all, man, like I'm thinking of songs like Prom Queen and 12 and Amy's in the Attic. And I was all, this is nothing like that. Like,
Yeah.
but you know, through the years, now I totally understand what he meant about because those lyrics are some dark fucking lyrics on that album.
Yeah.
Like, so there's some dark lyrics on that
The head
album.
off a mule, I gutted it, I got it out, and then I wore it to school. It's just hard.
Yeah, I appreciate Hell's Pit a lot more now, but at the time when it came out, like I was just like, fuck the Sixth, like both fucking sides of the Sixth.
Yeah.
Y'all know Mitch, right? Murder Mayhem show?
Yeah.
That's my homie, man. He was like 99 and 92 to 99 was flawless. All that 90s stuff, and I agree, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like Shangri-La and Hell's Pit I didn't like some songs on, you know. I like every single song on from Carnival to Jekyll, you know.
Shit, I remember when I was first able to burn CDs and shit. I remember going through and making CDs, like finding every song that ICP and Twisted were on together, and just making a whole CD of songs like that and shit.
That's dope.
Just because I loved it anytime they were on a Twisted song or Twisted was on one of their songs, you know?
It was always golden, man.
Yeah. Like I remember every time going to buy the new CD or right away and just turning it around to see which song Twisted was on or which song ICP was on, you know? Like I wanted to know immediately as soon as I bought it.
Yeah, I'd usually start the CD with that song.
Yep, that's the song I would go to listen to right away when I put the CD in. Or else fucking buying a Cottonmouth Kings album and going, oh, fuck yeah, Twisted's on this one. Oh, fuck yeah, ICP's on this one.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I like the early days of Cottonmouth Kings, like when it was like more punk rock influence, but I kind of dropped off after a while.
Yeah, I never got into them, man. Like I said before, I never could get
See,
into them.
Cottonmouth Kings era. My favorite Cottonmouth Kings era is when what is that, like number 7, and Long Live the Kings, and all like those albums were coming out. Like that was a good era for Cottonmouth Kings. They're more hip hop shit.
Do you like Tech or no?
Yeah,
I did. I mean, I could still listen to him, but I haven't bought anything past Eba.
Yeah, I'm all about Angelic and Absolute Power. You know
Yeah.
when
yeah, Absolute Power, man. That was what I started Tech 9 with. Was that
yeah, and I seen him on Wicked Wonka in 03.
Yep. I haven't bought anything past Clusterfuck because there wasn't Clusterfuck after Eba.
Around the same time, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all that shit over there, all my Tech shit.
Yeah, I haven't bought anything past Clusterfuck, and that's when I felt like he was starting to fall off and shit. But
Yeah, I don't
before
like
that, I was like, I thought Tech was the shit. I mean, like,
same.
I
Angelic's
love
my
going
favorite
to
album.
those shows.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys really think he's gonna retire?
Did he
I
say
don't
he
know.
was or what?
Yeah, he's supposed to retire after like the next album or something.
He could. He's got enough albums and had a long enough career, and he's got some money put away.
There was a time where I bought every single Strange album, regardless. I didn't give a fuck because I've supported them, but I don't know what's going on over there no more at all.
That Liquid Gold album, Cut. That album was dope.
Yeah, I like Cut, man. I like what Feature Presentation and Rolling Uncut.
Yeah.
So I think my favorite's got to be Prozac's Tales from the Sick.
Oh God, I love that
man.
album. That
Shit.
is my son loved that song. I'm psycho, 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 like Freddy, Jason, Michael.
That go to hell. That beat
Yeah.
banging.
I
Yeah.
even loved like what's the song that's like different than the rest of them? Good Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like personal and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in my top 5 Strange albums, along with the Brotherland's Hung trilogy, man. That's my
Oh, yeah.
shit.
I remember I want to say it had to have been a Tech 9 show because we were in line and the street team was going around selling the Prozac albums, and the dude asked me if I ever heard it, and I was all no, and he's like, it's got your guy's ICP on it and all them, and I was like, really? And he showed me, and I was like, fuck it, I'll check it out. So I bought it. I'm glad I did because that album is that's a classic right there.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bump that now, Spooky. Hell, I'm in the mood for that record now, man. I bump it in a few years.
Hell yeah. It's really good. But what was the thing I was just thinking of? Project Deadman.
Ah, Self-Inflicted?
Yeah. I've got that album too, the first one.
04, yo. Yeah, man.
I saw them. I want to say they opened up for a Tech show also. Mikey Clark.
Yep,
Yeah.
Mikey Clark.
That's a thing that makes like Madness's stories like fascinating to me. I mean, like Bedlam is cool, and it'd be cool just to hear it based on a Bedlam, but like Prozac's like part of that, like that makes his stories even more interesting.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know, Prozac kind of fell off too on his last couple of
Yeah,
albums.
it's too soft and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. What was that one? It was like a black and gray cover.
That was the last one I bought. I can't think of what it's called though.
Paranormal is the last one I bought.
Paranormal. Yes.
That's what I bought too.
On your death date. With Twisted,
Yeah.
I think with that one line in the middle or some shit like that.
Yep. Yeah, line in the middle. Yeah, it's like I can't remember the lyric now. It's escaping me, but
Same.
all that matters is the line in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last Prozac I bought was Paranormal. But
Same.
yeah, and then the album after that was soft as fuck. Yeah.
All his shit I don't fuck with after that.
You watch any of his like Ghost Hunter shit on?
Nah, I
on
never
Amazon?
did.
He's starting a new show on a Travel Channel.
Oh,
Some ghost hunting show on Travel Channel.
yeah, I don't know. Like I watched a couple of his things on Amazon Prime just because it was him. But
Yeah.
like I don't know, like the ghost hunting A is pretty lame, but B, like he didn't do it like very well. Like it's so boring.
I haven't tried watching them. I've seen them on Amazon, but I don't know. That ghost hunting shit is just kind of corny to me.
Yeah. But I guess like the way I look at it is like I don't believe that there's such a thing as a ghost, but I do believe there are things. I do believe spirits exist, and I personally don't believe that there are spirits of people who died in that house. I believe that the spirits are uh, something else on their own that doesn't have anything to do with that. But like everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not going to try and convince anybody. I do think there are spirits and people can interact with them, but the ghost hunting shows are just. Yeah, all I could think of is the fucking South Park thing where they're like, "Oh man, like look at that ghost over there. Oh man, look at that." And the guy pees himself, and it's like, "Ghost hunters, it's the gayest show in the fucking world."
Yep. Yeah, those ghost hunter fucking shows are corny as fuck.
It is. Anybody out there? Can you hear us? Why are you doing this? Whack as
Little
fuck.
toy would start doing something, or did you hear that?
Man, there's an episode. What's that like really dumb show with that fucking Millennium wannabe who like all of a sudden he had glasses in like season 5. God damn it, Ghost Adventures.
No, 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 no.
The guy's name is like Zach Biggin, something like that. And he was like one of the first guys to have a ghost hunting show. But they did one episode that's like I believe is 100% real, and it's at this place. Like if you're in the chat and this interests you even in the smallest way, look up Bobby Mackey's Music World.
Shit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Check it out, then.
look up Bobby Mackey's Music World. It's been documented by lots of people, not just that cheesy ass show. I truly
Saucy
believe.
Time says it's the Zach Adventures.
No, it's not called Zach Adventures. It's called Ghost Adventures.
Oh, okay.
But the host of the show his name is Zach.
Okay.
But I encourage you if you're even mildly interested in it, like watch the episode or watch someone else's investigation of Bobby Mackey's Music World.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and Badness says that album was wrote at his house. Which album? The Prozac? The one where Tales? Or
Yeah, that's a wicked shit classic, bro.
yeah.
I love that album. You're talking about Soulfly earlier, man. I'm more of a Sepultura fan, man. Like everything with Max and Igor, though. My favorite is Beneath the Remains. Arise too. Arise is like close second.
God, I don't know, because fucking Roots was a fucking classic. Chaos AD was the shit. Arise was the shit. Beneath the Remains, like
I even like
all
that
these albums.
I even like that grimy, dusty shit like Schizophrenia and fucking Morbid Tales and shit.
Yeah, Morbid Visions. Yeah,
Morbid Visions. Yeah, Morbid Tales is cut across. Yeah, Morbid Visions. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, the only Igor and Max era though. After that, fucking
yeah. I don't fuck with that black dude. I forgot his name. It's all about Max and Igor. Yo.
I bought that album, that first album with that fucking black dude, and it just wasn't the same. You could tell, like
it's a cover band, bro. For me,
yeah. You know? Well, that and they lost. I mean, Max was like the creative genius of that band, so.
Yeah, his voice is fucking cool and fuck.
Yeah, the fucking Roots album.
Oh God, Roots is such a good fucking album.
Bloody Roots.
Fuck yeah.
Soulfly still plays that fucking song at every show.
Yep.
My boy Ralph.
Bada oomba.
They don't like, if you talk to metalheads in like their 50s, they don't like that album. Oh, it's new metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not new
That
metal
whole
at all,
that
but-
whole year, like that whole, what was it, 97?
Yeah.
96, I think, which came out.
Yeah, 90, that whole, like, because like Slayer was trying to do it, Pantera was trying to do it with the Great Southern Trendkill. Sepultura was doing it with Roots.
Yeah.
Great Southern
every-
Trendkill is so good. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love that album.
Like all the
Yeah.
bands then were trying that whole new metal sound, So
Yeah.
I mean, but they were doing it right because Roots and Diabolus and fucking Great Southern are all killer albums.
I agree, sis. I agree, brother. I love those albums. And that's when I was like, 12? So I was bumping that shit then.
Like, fucking just showing them how to do it right. Like ICP had to show how to do the fucking metal and rap right.
Right? Yeah, I'm glad you like Diabolus, man. I thought it was only one. Everyone I know hates that record.
Oh no,
Yeah, I like it.
Stain of Mind was a great song.
Bitter Peace.
Bitter Peace. There's so many good songs on Diabolus.
Mike, I know you got the CD right there. Like, what's the name of the last song on that CD?
Let me get it out for you, brother. I got the Japanese press, which has a bonus track.
Oh, dope.
Let me get that up. What the fuck is it? I got all the albums, man. Let's see, the last song. Points.
Yeah,
Point, dude. That fucking song is badass. I love that song.
Yep.
It's heavy as fuck, yo. That album is heavy. I don't know everyone hates on it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like I said, that's probably, I don't know, Slayer has a few underrated albums, and that's probably one of the most. That Divine Intervention is a real underrated album. And Christ Illusion is a real underrated album. I think.
When Lombardo came back, brother.
Yeah.
I like Christ Illusion, but I wasn't overly impressed with that particular album.
See, I think I was just listening to it the other day, and I was like, God, this is like Jihad. That song is so sick.
Oh man, fuck
That's a good one.
Yeah, Jihad is like one of their sickest songs.
Yeah, but like that, I wish that I mean Slayer's gone now, but I wish they would have played Point more often because like a lot of people don't really know that song because everyone trashes that album. But man, I thought that was such a great Slayer song.
It is. Hey, yo, KJ says Tranquil over Vulgar. I'm not even mad at that. And Vulgar's my favorite. Tranquil goes hard as fuck. 13 steps.
Is what?
He said, Tranquil over Vulgar. KJ said. And I'm not mad at that because I love Great Southern Tranquil, man.
Yeah, just because I don't know. I think Vulgar was a little more. Yeah, I don't know though. I feel Vulgar was a little MTV-ish.
Yeah, with This Love and shit.
Yeah.
I like the more deeper cuts, like By Demons Be Driven.
But Great Southern with Suicide Note 1 and 2, like
oh man, yeah.
When I saw him for the Great Southern tour, the show opened up and it was a big old fucking curtain, and it had like all these pot leaf lights on the curtain going around the curtain, and the curtain was up, and then the show started and they played Suicide Note 1 over the speakers. And then as soon as that song fucking ended, the fucking curtain dropped and they just went into Suicide Note Part 2.
Oh, right on.
So it just fucking, the show just opened up with that song, and that song's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Summertime's best guitar playing is on that album too.
Oh man. Drag the Waters. Oh my god.
Drag the Waters some more.
Fucking, I love the solo in that album.
So my favorite Pantera song is I'm Broken.
Me is has to be fucking what's the second track off Far Beyond Driven? But Got a brain fart right now. Becoming.
Becoming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Becoming's awesome.
Yeah. Love that shit.
My favorite song on fucking Vulgar would be most regular people would say it's hard. Most regular people would say don't fuck with this.
Regular
Fucking
people
love
can
that
speak.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Hostile. That's a great song.
Oh yeah, it is.
By Demons Be Driven, Hollow.
Hollowed. Yeah.
I seen the
like
reinvented Steel Tour, man. So happy I got
Yeah.
to see that.
I love the Reinventing album.
Pantera is just another one of those ones where you say pick your favorite Pantera album, and I'm like, it's hard because Cowboys is such a great fucking album.
Oh man, yes,
yeah.
Vulgar, Far Beyond, Great Southern, like all those albums are so fucking good.
Yeah, Cowboys is amazing. He was singing kind of clean on there, had the little Rob Halford vocals, but
well, that's when they were just coming out of their glam phase when they were fucking
power metal and shit.
Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that his name in the booklet is still Diamond Daryl.
Diamond Daryl, yeah.
Even on Vulgar, it is.
Yep, it's still. He didn't turn into Dimebag until Far Beyond.
I want to listen to Pantera now, yo.
Yeah, Far Beyond Driven is when he started calling himself Dimebag.
Fucking
I remember Pantera was like one of the first bands that, like, I was like, oh man, they fucking wear pot leaves on their clothes and talk about smoking weed all the time. They're the shit,
Oh yeah. Hard Lines and Sunken Cheeks.
Oh my god.
For a goal.
I saw them in concert for that what was it? I think it was Great Southern right after he OD'd.
Yeah.
And they did Hard Lines and Sunken Cheeks, but he changed the lyrics when they were singing it live. He said, I've done it all, even tap the vein.
Oh,
he said, I've done it all except tap the vein.
I remember the saddest time I ever saw Phil live was he was playing with Superjoint Ritual, and I saw him at an outdoor like festival show, and they weren't even close to the headliner. They were playing in like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And he came out and he was fucking absolutely gone. And he was like, they played like one or two songs and then they stopped for a second and he's like, oh man, I didn't even realize we were playing a show today. And like, just like
there was one time I saw them with Down and he was fucking trashed. It was for when Down 2 came out. And fucking he was trashed on that fucking show.
Yeah, I never got to see Down live.
Nola is so fucking good. Temptations
I've seen Down 3 times.
Bury You in Smoke. Bury Me in Smoke.
What I saw Pantera 7 times. I've seen Down 3. I saw Damage Plan. Saw Hell Yeah a couple times. Saw Superjoint Ritual. The only one because I saw I did see Phil Anselmo and the Illegals 2 years ago.
Oh, did you? Right on.
Yeah, they were on a headlining tour.
Yeah, I bought
playing
the first
little small bars and shit.
I bought the first 3-4 albums that came out off of his label, like Hardcore Records or what's it called?
I
can't think of the label name, but I bought the first
I'm not even sure what he called, but yeah, he does have his own label.
Well, that's where all the Illegals albums are released off of that.
Yeah.
And
yep.
I think one of the first bands they signed was called like War Beast or something like that.
Oh, I've got that album. Yeah, I've got the War Beast album.
Yeah.
I saw them live with, I want to say it was Behemoth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, wow, who are these guys? So after I saw their set, I went and bought their CD at the merch booth.
What did you think of, speaking of Behemoth, what did you think of the new album, I Love You at Your Darkest, or I can't remember the name of it.
It's all right. It's not Yeah, it's all right. I like the last one. What was the Satanica or whatever?
Oh yeah, that was good. The
Fucking
Satanist.
album is killer. And then you can't. What is it? Demigod or whatever?
That's
Oh
one of
man,
my
it's a
favorite.
classic.
You
Yeah.
can't beat that fucking or
Homies like
Zia
this.
or Zia Cloud Cultus or whatever. Like fucking both of those albums are just the shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, this last one was all right. I think. I don't know. I it felt kind of rushed to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Speaking
Like
of
I
I've
was
only
that
listened
impressed
to it a
with it.
couple of times.
Speaking of Pantera, one of my favorite home videos of all time, yo. This,
Oh,
oh man, fucking dope. I ain't watched
we
this
used
in
to watch
years.
those all the time too, man. Those
Yeah,
Pantera live videos.
all
When
that
his
shit.
fucking Phil Anselmo's all bouncing on the fucking bed with his dick all flopping around and
Yeah,
shit.
titties out, all kind of crazy shit out there, yo.
Dimebag when he's walking around with that little speaker and his guitar.
Yeah, he painted, saw him
Yeah.
painting his beard too for the first time, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's Kirk Winstein, like he's painted like the Incredible Hulk, running around
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw him with the red goatee, I was like, man, I wanna fucking do that so bad, but I like wasn't able to even grow a good enough goatee to color it at that time.
Yeah, but speaking of Diamond Daryl, Rex was Rex Rocker then, remember?
Rex
Oh
Rocker,
yeah.
yeah.
Rex
Oh,
Rocker.
did you guys read his book, Rex Brown's book?
Nah, man, I got
yeah,
you.
I actually
Yeah, that
did.
was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, the Rex Rocker.
Yeah.
I've
Man,
read
you know
that. That Nikki Six Heroin Diaries or whatever. That fucking
I still
that
need to
book
read
is
that one. I never have. I know it's kind of a legendary book.
the Slash book. That book was fucking sick too. The first Corey Taylor book. I've read a lot of those books. I love reading those books. Fucking,
Yeah.
especially the ones with the Motley Crue book that the movie was based off of.
Oh, the dirt. Yeah.
Yeah, like those fucking. I just love reading just about all the debauchery and the fucking
Yeah.
drug use and the fucking, like in the Slash book, he was talking about how he was like at a hotel and he did so much heroin or some shit like that he went to the bar and these little fucking tiny predators started like appearing and started chasing him through the hotel, and he was trying to run away from the hotel, and they found him in like a storage shed at the hotel hiding from the predators and shit. They had to call the cops and get him out of the shed. And
Man, I watched it on Digital Tour Bus. I don't know if you checked that out here on YouTube, but people like talk about like, oh, I make my egg omelets like this, and like we have lots of water and eat vegetables. It's just like, what the fuck happened to all the fucking craziness and like being a rock and roll star? You know,
Yeah,
like
dangerous shit like GNR did back in the day. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's not like that anymore. Everybody's all healthy and trying to live.
yeah.
Back
Man,
I
if I
then,
was a
remember
rock star, I'd be and making all that money. I'd be doing the same exact thing.
I can't remember what documentary it is, but it's the people are telling Ozzy Osbourne stories, and it's Tommy Lee, and he's talked about when they were doing a tour with Ozzy, like back in they were both the biggest things in the world, and they Ozzy showed up at Tommy's room at the hotel, and he's like, the guy comes in and he like proceeds to shit in his hand and starts painting the wall with it. And I was just like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And like, it's just like, what happened to like being crazy and shit? I don't understand.
I want to say that's when Ozzy was on the Bark at the Moon album, and Motley
yeah,
Crue was on. They had to have been on Shout at the Devil or something like that at that
fucking
time.
love that. I love that album, man.
Yeah.
That's traditional metal.
Yep.
Love that record.
Man, you guys remember the Pantera? I originally watched them on VHS, but I forget what they're called, but they're like the backstage like shit that Dimebag
Yeah,
would film himself, and
It's what it is, Spooky. If you can see, It's
Yeah,
all of
there
them
it is.
together. It's all
Yeah,
of
I
them.
have that too.
What was it? Vulgar Video.
Vulgar
Yeah,
videos.
Vulgar Video. Yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 are on that DVD.
The Cowboys one and the Fabian driven one and the Trend Kill I think is on here.
Yeah. Man, I remember watching that when I was real young, and like that was so fucking cool. I was like just dreaming of like I want to be a fucking rock star and be a crazy fuck.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the bands I wanted to party with the most back then was Pantera. Like that would have been so fucking fun to just
Yeah.
drink the way they drank. And
I remember on one of those, I don't remember which one, but the guy like shows how to make the black tooth grin, and he like
Yeah.
stirs it with he stirs them all with his finger, and like I thought that was so cool. And he's like, dude, you don't have to use your finger, but if you don't, it won't taste the same. And
Black
and
Tooth.
yeah, black tooth grin. And so like me and all my friends would drink black tooth grin like back then to like in tribute, man. It was just like we would always have that.
yeah, fucking black. That's what we drink every time, or for every anniversary of Dime's death. Me and my homie do a black tooth grin together.
Yeah.
Like we'll
December
just video
4th,
call
I
each
think.
other, make a black tooth grin, and take the shot.
As I think it was December 4th, 04. I know it was 04.
I'll never forget that shit.
Shitty fucking day.
Yeah. Man, I heard it on the radio when I was going to work. At that time, I was working nights at a shipping warehouse, and I heard it on the way to work, and it fucking ruined my fucking. I just fucking was so destroyed, like mentally. I had to just stay up all night fucking working and thinking about it. It just sucked so hard.
Yeah, I remember my homie called me and was, Dime's dead, right? It was just, what? Like, I guess I said it real loud because then all of a sudden my roommate that I was living with, he came into my room and he's all, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was all, Dime's dead. And he was just like, what? Like, yeah, that was shitty.
It was.
That, and I remember fucking 9/11, turning on the news, seeing the towers going down, and saying, "Fuck that! I got to go buy the new Slayer album."
Oh man!
Went and bought fucking "God Hates Us All." I was more concerned about "God Hates Us All" coming out than the fucking towers falling and shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got that
Yeah.
and Jay-Z the Blueprint the same day.
Yeah, I took that album over to my homie's house, and we just sat and watched the news while "God Hates Us All" was playing in the fucking house the whole time.
That album's dope too. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, hell yeah. No, I remember. I was just like, damn, this is crazy. And I was like, fuck, God Hates Us All is out. Fucking ran right to the store and bought that fucker. I didn't care what was going on in New York.
Man, when that day I was a senior in high school, and like school got canceled like immediately after it started that day, and I took off and went. All my friends worked at this tattoo shop, and I remember going there and hanging out at the tattoo shop with them that day, and like we were like standing out on the street. And like normally it's a real busy street right there, and all kinds of cars going by all the time. It was just fucking dead. There was nobody around. It was so fucking weird.
God damn.
I was working construction at Intel at the time, doing carpentry and at Intel, and they shut down fucking Intel for like a week after that with pay.
Wow.
Yeah, they shut the whole place down for like a week after that.
I was still in school when that shit happened. I took a nap. I woke up and seen that shit on the TV. Teacher had this shit on. And then my uncle,
they didn't send you home.
nah. Then my uncle picked me up and he just handed me "God Hates Us All" from the back like that.
Oh,
When was that? 2001?
2001,
yeah,
yeah.
2001.
Yeah, so I was 24 then.
Yeah, I was 18.
Yeah, I was 24 when that happened. Yeah, I remember they shut down Intel, going and buying fucking "God Hates Us All" that morning. I didn't even care what was going on with the towers. I wanted that new Slayer.
Fuck yeah. I was the same way.
Fucking ran and bought that album right away.
I know I'm probably the only fan of this dude, but Jay-Z dropped the Blueprint that day too.
Yeah,
got
I remember that
and
drop that
Slayer.
day.
Yeah.
I never really listened to Jay-Z too much, but my homie was a big Jay-Z fan. Like
Yeah,
he was
I
all
love
about
early
the
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z Nas feud. And
And Nas is that dude. He's my top 3.
which one is the one that said like they fucked their baby mama in the back seat where the car seat was, or
Oh,
some shit
super
like that?
ugly. Jay-Z said that about Nas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grimy shit.
Fucked his baby mama in the back seat with the car seat back there or some shit.
Skidded on the Jeep and left condoms in your baby seat. Yeah.
That's that's what he was.
I think Nas
remember
still
just
got him on
laughing
Ether.
so hard one of the first times I heard that shit. I was like, God damn, that's ruthless.
That's a
Left
real
the
diss song.
condoms in your baby seat. Oh yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for being on there and letting me on. But I gotta drop off. I gotta go to bed.
Word,
All right,
Spooky.
brother.
You take care, man.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Peace, Woogie.
Who else is jumping on? Where the fuck is everybody tonight?
I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna drop the link in this bitch again. And it's in Discord.
Yeah, my homie was all about Nas and Jay-Z and all that. That's
Yeah, I
right.
love that.
That's where I learned a lot of my that homie that was all into that. That's when fucking he got me into Sean Price. He got me into
Oh
fucking
man,
Jedi Mind Trick. He got me into fucking
my nigga
Boot Camp
Siznac knows
Click.
about Sean Price. Hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking what was that Mike Tyson album?
Yeah, 2012 that came out.
Yeah.
That shit hard as fuck.
Yeah, that and God, he had a few good albums. I
Oh,
like
yeah,
the way he would do the
Monkey
play on his name. I like the way he like on the titles and stuff, the play on his name.
Yeah. Monkey Bars is a good album. It's 2005.
And then yeah, he's the one that got me into fucking Boot Camp Click, Helter Skelter, all
Helter
that
Skelter.
shit.
Helter Skelter. Smith and Wesson. Fucking Black Moon.
He got me into Big L.
Ah, I love Big L.
Yeah, so that's like hanging out with that dude. That's where I would get all my hip hop. Is just like everything he'd be listening to, I'd start getting into and be like, oh, this is all right.
You ever gotten to Mobb Deep?
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, Infamous is a fucking one of the best albums.
Eye for an Eye.
But Tupac fucking murdered him.
You think so?
Don't want you niggas got sickle cell or something.
I think they got Pac on drop a gem on him though on
Yeah.
Hell on Earth.
Yeah, Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth is such a good album.
It's grimy, yo. And Prodigy said this is heavy metal for the black people. You know, it's just grimy shit. I worship Mobb Deep, man. R.I.P. Prodigy, yo.
Prodigy is the one that passed away. That's what I was gonna say. Which one is on right now? Yeah, Havoc and Prodigy.
And I marked the fuck out when Violent J tweeted P. He was like, I read your book, I love it, or something like that on Twitter. And I was like, hell yeah. That's my shit. That's a good book too. Prodigy's book is great too. A lot of crazy stories.
Yeah, my homie, he's the one that got me into that fucking got me into the Sticky Fingers solo album, that fucking Black Trash album.
Yeah, I got that up there somewhere. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah. Black Trash is the shit.
That's a great concept record, yo.
Man, the way it opens with the it's a whole movie. It's that I love how it's just a movie, how it opens up with the little movie fucking music or whatever. Yeah. And then the movie starts and it goes all the way to the credits and shit.
Love that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is a movie on CD. What if I was white? What if I was white?
What if I was white? Yeah.
And then at the end when he's just all, damn, what if I was white?
What if I was white? Yeah. Now listen to that heavy metal. Sticky's dope, man.
Dude, My Dogs Is My Guns is one of the fucking dirtiest songs, man.
Got Raekwon on that album too. I love fucking Ray, man. That's my dude.
Raw Digga.
Oh, Raw Digga. She's nasty. She's nasty.
Yeah. Fucking, and then he's the one that got me into fucking when Redman came out, like all that shit.
Oh, I love Redman. His first 4 records, man.
Have you heard that that new little EP came out with?
Oh no, I gotta hear it, man. I've been slacking, sis. I gotta hear it.
It's not bad. He's got a good song about like slapping the shit out of people.
Yeah, my nigga Steve from Speak Your Cloud was saying he likes that joint.
Yeah, it's just pretty funny.
Yeah.
I used to fucking that Red and Meth show. I still watch that shit.
I don't remember it that well.
It's on YouTube. Like all the episodes are on YouTube, so I'll put them on every once in a while and watch them when I'm getting high. It's corny as fuck, but like once you're high and fucking watching it, it makes like they're fucking comedians. They're fucking funny together.
You fuck with Wu, like the solo albums and stuff, the early solo records?
The first one I got into the first ODB. Brooklyn Zoo.
Yeah, Return of the 36. That's amazing.
Yeah, Return of the 36, Brooklyn Zoo. Ghostface was always one of my favorites.
Oh, he's my favorite. He's my third favorite rapper of all time, man.
Yeah, Ghostface is always my favorite out of them.
Yeah.
Fish Scales.
Oh, Fish Scales, grimy. 2006.
Yeah.
Love that album.
Yeah.
Raekwon got like 3 good albums. He got Only Built for Cuban Links 1 and 2 are fucking great. And Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. Necro did a beat on 2, Jihad.
Yeah, yep.
This shit's hard.
The Bobby Digital albums are pretty good.
Yeah, RZA. Oh man.
Bobby Digital, fucking
98.
Like but yeah, I've always called myself when I used to roll blunts all the time, I used to always call myself the Blunt Dr. Spock after Redman.
Yeah, fuck Dr. Spock. Muddy Waters is my favorite.
Yeah, I would call myself the Blunt Dr. Spock.
I'm a weed head too, brother. So I love getting high to There's a Dark Side.
Oh my god, fucking that album is so good.
It's dark and trippy and shit.
Yep. Well, it's a Superman lover.
Oh man, yeah. That's my favorite one on Dark Side.
Yeah. Getting high and music it goes hand in hand.
Oh hell yeah. My favorite album to get high to is Temples of Boom. We just reviewed that the other day. I fucking love getting high to that album.
Well, there's sometimes like I'll watch something or I'll listen to something and I'll be like, that was all right. And then I'll get high as fuck and listen to it again or something. I'm like, God damn, this album's the shit. Like,
hell yeah.
This album is really fucking good. I don't know what I didn't think about it. Like, the first time I heard it, it wasn't this good.
I like getting high and playing video games too.
That's the only way I can play video games, or else I'll be throwing controllers through the fucking screen. There's no way I could play video games sober and not fucking rage out,
I don't know if you like Rush, but I like getting high to Rush. Like
I was never a big Rush fan.
Yeah, you're more of the heaviest shit. Yeah.
I've seen them live a couple of times just because it was fucking a show to go to, but never big on Rush really.
What's your favorite Corpse Grinder era album? Cannibal. I gotta go Vile, man. Vile is fucking
Bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirst. Whatever.
Yeah, that fucking album is so sick.
Yeah. Gallery of Suicide, that's my shit too.
Yeah, Gallery of Suicide's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like those first 3 of Corpse Grinder are fucking all killer albums.
Disfigured off Vile. Oh my god, it's so hard.
Mummified and Barbed Wire.
Yeah.
I remember when Vile came out, it was just kind of weird to us that all of a sudden Alex Webster was writing all the songs and like all the lyrics, and like they all took turns writing lyrics on it, and it wasn't Chris Barnes, so we were like, this is weird. But no, Vile's a fucking classic.
Yeah, I love that fucking album.
And Alex Webster is a beast at writing fucking songs now.
And a bass player. That dude's amazing.
Yeah, he even played on that one Hate Eternal album with Eric Rutan.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to him, Hate Eternal?
No, I gotta peep that.
Oh, it's Eric Rutan's band, and he was on the 3rd album. I want to say it was their 3rd or 4th album.
Whatever happened to Bob Rousse? Is he still alive?
I haven't heard about Rousse in fucking since he left Cannibal. He didn't go on to do anything else, you know.
I googled him the other day. I'm like, what the fuck happened to this dude?
Well, you know what was fucked up too is Jack left Cannibal Corpse because he didn't want to play death metal anymore. He wanted to go play
Jack
other
Owen?
kinds of music, and then goes and fucking joins Deicide.
Yeah, Jack Owen, man.
It's like, what the fuck is that? You left Cannibal because you didn't want to play death metal anymore, you know?
But he goes to Deicide there.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think fucking Rob Barrett and Pat O'Brien are two of the fucking greatest guitars that they have ever picked up.
I agree.
Yeah, like Rob Barrett is a fucking beast, and O'Brien is what fucking I think brought that whole fucking 7-string sound to them and everything. Like O'Brien is the fucking shit.
Fuck yeah, that dude's
I hope
amazing.
he gets better so he could come join back up with them and shit.
Fuck yeah.
But Pat O'Brien is probably my most favorite Cannibal Corpse guitarist.
I would say so too. Definitely.
Yeah. And Rob Barrett though, like Rob Barrett is the fucking shit. Fucking The Bleeding, you know?
Oh God, yeah. Fucked with a knife. I love that album. That's
Rob Barrett's first album, you know, and he fucking killed it on that album.
He did. I'm a Tomb of the Mutilated guy, but that's probably my second favorite. And then, Butcher That Birth is up there too, man.
See, that's another one. Like, it's so hard. Like, Butchered, fucking all of them. Eaten Back to Life, Tomb of the Mutilated.
Eaten Back to Life got that thrash metal element too. I love that shit, man.
Like, The Bleeding has so many good songs on it.
It does. I think that's George's favorite. I think I'm talking to George. Yeah.
Fucked with the Knife. Pickaxe Murders.
Pickaxe Murders, yeah.
Fucking Strip Raped and Strangled.
That video is dope as fuck too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's so hard for me to name, like, the definitive best fucking album of a fucking band sometimes, you know, because
it's hard, yo.
Like Death, like I couldn't even name. I mean, I guess I would say Symbolic, but then I think like there's fucking Leprosy, and then there's fucking Spiritual Healing. There's fucking, like it's so hard to say.
Human
is such a individual thought patterns.
That's underrated. No one even talks about Individual. I love Individual.
Yeah. Oh man, Steve DiGiorgio kills it on that fucking album.
He does. One of the greatest death metal bassists ever, man. That dude's incredible.
Yeah, DiGiorgio's the shit.
Oh yeah.
Jack.
Favorite death metal band of all time.
What's up?
Favorite death metal band of all time is Death. For me.
I would say Cannibal Corpse for me.
Cannibal
Corpse or Deicide. See, like even that is just like there's so many good bands. But all time favorite metal band would be Gwar for me.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I love Gwar. I'm not too deep into them. I know like about 3 albums, but what I know I love,
Yeah. Yeah, Gwar is
my favorite.
Like right after he died, I went and fucking got the sword tattooed on my chest.
So dope. No Nazi shit. Stupid bitch. Autopsy, yo.
Autopsy.
George. Yeah. Severed Survival and Mental Funeral, yo.
Yeah.
Man.
It's fucking Autopsy, Cryptopsy.
Yeah, George put me on to them, man. I love Cryptopsy. The album that came out in 96.
Yep.
It got the bitch with the Jesus head in the plate. I forgot the name of that album, but that shit is hard.
Cryptopsy was they're a really good one. Have you ever listened to Cannabis Corpse?
Yeah, man. That's Tony from Manipulative Waste and shit.
Yep. They do the play on all the albums. Like this last one was off of Cryptopsy album, None So Vile. This one's called Nug So Vile.
Nugs. Hell yeah.
And
That's
it's
dope.
just all the song titles are just play off of other death metal song titles. At first, it was all Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
Skullful of Bong Hits.
Iron Reagan is dope too, man. I like that
Iron
shit
Reagan,
too.
yeah. They were at the barbecue that I went to with that Odorous Memorial that I went to. They played there.
That's dope.
The Misfits were there. Hatebreed was there. Body Count. Gosh, I don't even. Iron Reagan. Because there was 2 stages going and shit too. Fucking barbecue was sick. Like they, the area had a big giant skate park there, so there was all sorts of people skating and shit, and there's all sorts of just crazy shit just going on at the barbecue.
That's dope, man.
And watching them fucking burn Odorous in the funeral pyre.
Yeah, those pics were dope that you posted, bro.
Yeah, that was fucking. That was a sad. See that's the only other fucking metal death that I really fucking took hard was fucking Dimebag and fucking Odorous Urungus.
Yeah, Dimebag for me.
Yeah.
That was terrible for me, man.
Yeah, like I didn't get to go to the Dimebag Memorial or anything, but once they announced the fucking Dave Brocky, I was like, fuck that. I called my homie and I was like, we're going. Like, there's no way we can miss that shit. Like fucking Guar and ICP, like Dave Brocky and Violent J were just like the same genius, just different genres of music.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
You know, like they're just fucking musical geniuses.
My homie Adam had this Guar VHS tape we would watch after school. Shit was crazy. I forgot the fucking name of it though.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, there you go. The home video. This shit was funny.
And then they had the Skull Headface movie. They got the It's Sleazy movie. And then all the rest of the fucking ones are fucking concert videos and shit. Like Tour de Scum. God, I've forgotten so much in my life.
Same. I smoke a lot of weed, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember there was a Live in Antarctica, Tour de Scum. There was the one for This Toilet Earth.
Yeah, it's my second favorite Guar album that I know of. I love that album.
Oh, there was that Dawn of the Day of the Dead of the Penguins or some shit like that. But yeah, Guar, Dave Brocky's just a musical genius. He's like
funny dude too. The interviews he did.
Oh man.
Wasn't he on like Jerry Springer or Phil Donahue or something? They were on some talk show. Sally Jesse Raphael, some shit.
I want to say it was Phil Donahue.
Yeah.
They had that one video where they go around door to door doing the Christmas carols.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Oh man, but yeah, fucking. Even the like they always talked about smoking crack. ICP used to fucking talk about smoking crack.
Yep.
Like there was just so many comparisons to them back in the day.
They're both humorous, but do great music as well. You know what I mean? Like do dark shit.
Yeah, Guar's a totally underrated band. Like
I agree that they don't get the credit.
I've always heard, they're good for their show. That's all they're good for. They don't know how to play their instruments. But Mike Dirks, Ballsack, the fucking Jaws of Death, is such a sick guitarist. Flatus was a fucking great guitarist. Like fucking even their new dude, Pustilis, that dude's fucking sick.
I'm gonna check out more Guar, brother.
Yeah.
3-4 albums, all I know.
Oh man, the album before Odorous died, Battle Maximus, that fucking album is so good. Or Bloody Pit of Horror.
I'll peep that shit.
Yeah, check those
War
out.
Party's my shit too. The War Party record, like, was it 04?
Oh, War Party is such like that's probably one of my either that or Violence Has Arrived. Those two albums were back to back, and they were fucking great albums.
Hell yeah.
Fucking talking about Hitler and Jesus being meshed together for Jitler.
Jitler.
Hail Jitler. And their stage shows, man. Always.
Yeah, I never seen them, unfortunately, but I watch this shit, you know. No
every tour is a different story. So the whole show is a fucking story going on stage. Like one year it was fucking Battle Galactica wrestling or some shit, and there's a big old wrestling ring on the fucking stage, and another one was about fucking like We Kill 'Em All was about finding the pieces of the tablet and everything. But yeah, every stage show is just it's a story on the stage, and then they sing the songs and they do like the little skits in between the songs and cutting the heads off and ripping fucking bitches' titties off.
Yeah, was it Paris Hilton and one of them bitches?
Paris Hilton, yeah. She's all swinging her titties around.
Love that.
There was one time they brought Lacey Peterson out, and he fucking reaches up into her cunt and he fucking pulls a fish out. And then he's like, what the fuck? And he throws it back and he reaches back up there and pulls the baby out. One of the slaves grabs the baby and starts face fucking the baby. And shit's just fucking hilarious, man. They brought John Benet Ramsey out and they were all face fucking her.
Oh, shit.
There's no fucks given with that, man.
That's what I like.
Yeah, there's no fucks given with that band. But yeah, fucking Guar would probably be my all-time favorite.
Yeah, for me it's Black Sabbath, Ozzy Black Sabbath. I just love that shit. That doomy shit, you know.
Did you ever get to see them live?
Yeah, 99.
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
97 was the first time when they got back together for Ozfest.
Yeah. That was the first Ozfest, right? Or 96, 97 was the
96, 96. Because I saw them then, and then I saw them New Year's Eve, 97. It was Soulfly, Slayer, Megadeth, Pantera, Black Sabbath with Ozzy. And that was at in Arizona at the fucking, was it the Diamondback Stadium ballpark?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was over there. I remember because across the street is the Coyotes Arena, and it was New Year's Eve, and we had the Diamondbacks had fucking the Black Sabbath show, and then across the street at the Coyote Stadium was like Shania Twain or some shit like that. So it was just all these fucking metalheads and country folks all mingling downtown. Fucking yeah, it was a mixed crowd down there before the show started. That's when Shania Twain was hot and fucking rocking.
Oh yeah, she was hot, bro. Man,
yeah, Shania Twain.
I want to listen to Roots, man. You can tell me, I didn't bump that in a couple years.
Oh man, Roots is a great album.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Jasko.
Yeah, that's just hard.
There was a Black Sabbath show I went to that was half Black Sabbath, half Heaven and Hell.
Oh shit, that's dope. I didn't even heard of that.
Yeah, so like Black Sabbath played their fucking set first, and then Heaven and Hell played their set after.
Fucking Dio, man.
Yep.
All right. Oh yeah, my favorite metal vocalist of all time, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my favorite metal
Yeah.
vocalist ever. I love Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules. Those albums are fucking great.
My rules.
I even like Going Again with Ian Gillan. That's my shit.
Yeah.
That's a great record, man. Because I love Deep Purple, man. I love Deep Purple.
Fucking Deep Purple.
Yeah, man. Ian Gillan, Deep Purple. That's my shit.
Have you ever heard the Guar side band X Cops?
Nah.
Oh man. They're all a bunch of ex fucking cops that got fired for being dirty and shit or whatever.
That's a dope play on shit. I like that.
They all like switch up, like fucking Odorous plays bass on it. Beefcake's like one of the main singers on it. Yeah, they all like switched up like roles on the fucking as in the band and stuff.
That's dope. I gotta look into that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
X Cops was the shit. Did you ever get into Body Count?
Oh fuck yeah! I got the '92 album, man. Cop Killer.
Do you have the Cop Killer version?
Yeah. My ex got that for me. KKK bitch.
Yep.
My shit on there, man.
Hell
It's
yeah.
hard. It's ignorant shit. Voodoo.
You want to get high as the sky.
That's dope.
Goodbye.
About all his friends dying and shit, and drugs and shit.
My friend's addicted to cocaine.
Yeah.
Smokes day and night, drives Mon Pa insane.
Who gave them fucking niggas them rock guitars?
Oh man, I remember like when that song came out. Like that was the first song we heard. Like we were waiting for that album to come out after we heard fucking There Goes the Neighborhood. And then when that album came out, that's all I listened to for the longest time was fucking Body Count.
Yeah, man, growing up with a bunch of black people being black, motherfuckers like, oh, that white boy shit. You listen to that white boy shit, so I can relate to that track. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm a metalhead just as much as I'm hip hop head, man. You don't like it, suck my whole dick. That's
Don't they know rock's just for whites? Don't they know that shit ain't cool?
Yeah.
Those fucking niggas want everything in the goddamn world. That nigga plays so good. He took my motherfucking girl.
That album don't give no fucks either.
Yeah.
I love that album.
Yeah, that fucking Cop Killer, man. That was one of the greatest.
Yeah. Cop Killer.
Better you than me. Cop killer. Fuck police brutality. I'm a cop killer. I know your mama's grieving. Fuck her.
Fuck her. On OG Original Gangsta. On OG Original Gangsta, I Love when Ice-T was like, if you listen to one genre of music, I feel bad for you. He's like, you hating on me because I listen to metal and I'm in a metal band? Fuck you. I was like, hell yeah.
Damn, oh God, Original Gangsta is such a good album.
It is. That's my favorite. Oh, yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, The Tower was the shit.
Home Invasion.
Yeah. I'm a New Jack Hustler.
This is hard. New Jack Hustler.
Fuck yeah, I remember when that album came out.
Yeah, man. That body, I want to listen to that too. I listened to that in a while. I love that Body Count album.
Oh man, even Born Dead, fucking the second album of Body Count.
Yeah, I never heard those shit. I gotta hit because I was told from my boy Ralph that those suck.
Oh no, Born Dead is such a good album.
I'll give it a listen because I know the records after, like was it Slaughter?
Yeah,
those are dope too. The recent ones.
There was a Born Dead, and then there was a Violent Demise.
Yeah,
and then,
I didn't hear those.
Yeah, he does a cover of Hey Joe on Born Dead.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Hendrix shit.
But yeah, I like that album. Born Dead was a good album. That was because I remember that came out around the time Obituary's World Demise came out. So we were listening to Born Dead and like World Demise, like it was that whole summer. Those were like the two albums. Fucking World Demise is another underrated album.
Yeah, I only know Slow to Be Rot and Cause of Death. That's all I listen to. To be honest,
Oh,
you know?
wow. Not even Incomplete?
Nah, I gotta listen to
Wow.
them. I gotta listen to them.
Incomplete was a fucking great album.
I said, listen to so much music, so much genre. It's kind of hard to keep up, but I'll definitely peep that, man.
Yeah, fucking Back from the Dead was such a good album.
Yeah, I remember you and Evil were talking about that album.
Yeah, Back from the Dead was a really good album.
Siznac, George wants to know, is your favorite song KKK Bitch?
Yeah, hell yeah. Got me a KKK bitch. Oh, man. KKK bitch, hell yeah.
Hey, yo, Sis, if you're not, whenever you got free time, I want you on Speak Your Cloud, brother. You can talk some metal, like top 10 albums or whatever the fuck, like death metal. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking...
You ever heard of the Rock and Metal Combat podcast before?
No.
No? My boy Ralph and Ian, we're going to do the whole Slayer discography.
Ooh.
So you're welcome to come in there if you want, you know what I mean?
Damn, I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, I like damn near everything.
You
know, but Where Painted Blood, I'm kind of like this with, though, I'll be honest. I don't really care for that album, but like damn near, like
Seasons of the Abyss was the first time I saw him with Testament.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
I want to say Testament was on... What was the one after Souls of Black? The Ritual or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the first time I traveled out of state, like I said, was to see Slayer for Divine Intervention. But Slayer, that's probably one of the first bands that I got really obsessed with.
Same hit. Like, here's what I say. If you like Slayer, you can get into any other genre, like death metal.
Oh.
Black. They're so heavy. You know what I mean?
But, you know, like, I remember Slayer, they were always considered to be satanic, and they did say Satan or whatever every once in a while, hell awaits. But it wasn't until Deicide that I was like, fucking, holy shit, this is scary. Like,
yeah.
I was like, fucking sacrificial suicide. I was like, I don't know if we should be listening to this shit, man. Like,
it's self-titled.
And does he say Satan in the song? Like, holy shit.
Like, I don't know if you're in a Merciful Fate, but
yeah, I was never a big King Diamond fan.
Yeah. I remember I was bumping him, and my ex-girlfriend said, "Are we listening to a fucking canary?"
You ever listen to Forbidden?
Oh, that's who was in there. I forgot someone played in there. Another famous musician. I forgot who the fuck it was. Who the fuck? Well, I can't remember, brother. But now I know who they are.
Yeah. Now that you say that, it was
Fuck, I forget.
Let me see. Forbidden was... Paul Bostaff.
Yeah, Paul Bostaff, yep.
Yeah, Bostaff was part of Forbidden.
He caught a body on Divine Intervention. Man.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep, that was Bostaff's band, that's right. Yeah, see, he fucking filled in for Dave Lombardo fucking perfectly.
He did.
Bostaff.
I love a Divine Intervention, bro.
Yeah.
It's a great album.
Oh, Divine Intervention's a great album. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. 94, man. Same year as Far Beyond. Heavy fucking album.
Fire, yep. Just fucking the way fucking Divine starts off with those drums.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, Divine fucking 213.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer's room number or some shit like that.
Apartment number, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes, brother.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I've got the I got this fucking thing right here. The fucking Bullet Box soundtrack to the Apocalypse.
Oh shit! I seen someone have that on like MySpace back in the day. I don't know what the fuck it is.
With the Blood Pack fucking Seasons of the Abyss fucking album. It's Seasons of the Abyss and a Blood Pack.
That's fucking dope.
It's got. It came with the fucking. Just a book with all sorts of pictures and shit at the time.
Oh shit, that is dope
and stuff. And then just I haven't listened to this thing forever. Oh yeah, like an album with just fucking compilation like Sex, Murder, Art, Ditto Head, Divine Intervention, Serenity, Murder, 213, Can't Stand You, The Damned, Gemini, Bitter Peace, Death's Head, Stain of Mind, Disciple. And then it's like an album of live album. What is this one? Shit You've Never Heard.
Man, I gotta check into that.
And then the third one is just another compilation. Angel of Death, Criminally Insane, Postmortem, Raining Blood. So this one is like the first, like the earlier songs, and then this one's like the later songs.
That's dope as shit. I like that Blood Pack. That shit's dope.
Yeah, that's this was there was a special edition Seasons of the Abyss when the album came out that came in the Blood Pack, and then they re-released it in the fucking the Bullet Box. It's got like the little Seasons of the Abyss skulls like floating in the Blood Pack and shit.
It's fresh.
And then the disc. It's just like a red disc with the Slayer pentagram on it.
That's dope. Yeah, Seasons is a fucking great record too, man. Blood Red and shit like that. Great album.
Oh, I guess this isn't. It's I thought it was a Seasons in the Abyss, but this one's a different. It's Darkness of Christ, Disciple, War Ensemble, Stain of Mind, Postmortem, Raining Blood, Hell Awaits, At Dawn They Sleep, Dead Skin Mass, Seasons of the Abyss, Mandatory Suicide, Chemical Warfare, South of Heaven, and Angel of Death.
At Dawn They Sleep on Hell Awaits. That's my shit, yo.
Dawn, oh man.
Dude, it's so fucking heavy.
Yeah, the fucking got this box set. I have the 2 Cannibal box sets, the 15 years of terror and the
my
30
boy
year.
got those. Dope as fuck.
Yeah, fucking let me know when you're doing that Slayer one. I could fucking talk.
Hell yeah! I'd love to have you on there, brother. Just gotta get the word back from these dudes and shit, and then I'll hit you up because I never talked about Slayer before, man. Gotta talk about them. I even like Show No Mercy. That's like that Maiden and Priest influence shit.
Yep.
Love that album.
Mercy, dude, fucking. That's a classic right there. Even Haunting the Chapel.
On the Chapel EP, yeah.
Yeah, Slayer was like one of the first bands that I got overly obsessed with and shit when it came out. Like,
yeah.
like when I got into them, it was fucking over from there.
Love
It's
that
got
band.
all sorts of like pages, just like all sorts of different Slayer flyers in it and shit.
That's dope.
Old days.
I'm a sucker for booklets and shit. You know, like love that
Oh,
shit.
and it came with like a little flag too that I got hanging up with the eagle on it and shit.
Yeah.
Says Soundtrack to the Apocalypse on it.
Well,
Yeah.
sis, motherfuckers ain't coming on here, man. Fuck. Having a
Yeah,
dope
they're all
conversation
cowards.
about
Nobody
music.
knows because nobody else knows anything about metal, so they're just like, where the fuck's evil?
Yeah. Come on, Brian.
Yeah, but like I was saying, Slayer was one of the first bands that I was just fucking. Everything had to be Slayer back in the day.
Yeah, I got into them obviously a little late because I'm a little younger, but it was like what 95, 96. My uncle bought me Rain and Blood, and it was so short that both side A and B was the same album. You just flip it over and it's the same album. And I would walk to school and just bumping that shit, you know.
Yep. I remember fucking Rain and Blood was the first one I heard too. Checking out Rain and Blood because back then I wasn't like I was into Metallica. Like my uncle took me to go see Metallica when I was 9 years old.
That's fucking epic.
Ozzy was the headliner. I didn't care about Ozzy. I just wanted to see fucking Metallica.
And that's when Ozzy was doing Ultimate Sin. So
but I was really only into Metallica then, like at a young age. Metallica, Loverboy.
Yo, Sis, I went on Spotify. That's a good album. I like that shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's like one of the that was my childhood album right there, man.
And I went to my uncle. He's right next to me. He was like, "Yeah, no, I know that shit."
Hell yeah! Why don't you turn me loose?
Like
turn me loose. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the shit was because it was my aunt that got me into the music. My aunt and my uncle. Yeah. So it was like a lot of like Rolling Stones, Aerosmith.
I like Rolling Stones, yo. I like the 70s stuff.
Yeah. Aerosmith. Metallica was like the hardest I got into. And then they came with Ozzy, so my uncle took me to that show. And then pretty much after that, I met this kid on the next block over, and his brother was in high school, and he was listening to all of it, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I started listening to it a little bit because they were all into BMX riding, and they had a half pipe in the backyard. So we'd watch them do their tricks on the half pipe, and they'd be blasting that music all the time. And I remember taking Rain and Blood home one day, and it was just fucking over from there. God, I was like in 5th grade, 6th grade or some shit. What, so 85? It was like
that's when it came out, like 86.
Yeah, because I mean, it'd already been out for a while when I fucking got a hold of it, but yeah, so yeah, I had to have been like 10 years old, 11 years old when I was fucking starting to listen to that shit.
What's your favorite Megadeth album?
That's another hard one. They were really good up into Euthanasia.
I agree.
And then they fell off, but then they came back with The System Has Failed and United Abominations.
Yeah, those Chris Poland came back, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they did a comeback with those albums, and those albums are killer. But favorite Megadeth. God, I love Euthanasia. Euthanasia is such a good fucking album.
It is 94, man.
Yeah, 94 had a lot of good music come out that year.
Yeah, hip hop and metal for me. That
was Temple of Booms too. Temple of Boom, right? 94.
That's 95.
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
Rust in Peace for me. I know it's cliche, but I fucking love that album.
No, Rust in Peace is such a good album too.
I love Countdown too. I love
Countdown to Extinction. I remember fucking we were getting ready to go on a road trip to California, and my mom took us to a store to go buy a couple of tapes or whatever so we could listen to them on our Walkman on the road trip. And remember, Countdown to Extinction was one of the albums I bought, and I listened to that nonstop. I remember I bought Countdown to Extinction and Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Oh man, I love that album. I love that album.
Fucking, it was those two albums, just listening to those two albums all the way to California.
Blake says, Mike, how do you know everything? Because I love music, Blake. Blake admitted, he said, I don't know much about music.
Well, Blake's even said he was stuck in the Juggalo hole. He just fucking only listened to ICP and didn't branch out to I went from metalhead to Juggalo, so I was already fucking jamming fucking metal for 17 years before I even became a fucking Juggalo, you know?
Yeah, I was already deep into hip hop and metal 4 years before I became a Juggalo.
And that too, like fifth grade, in like fourth, fifth grade, I remember bumping the Fat Boys and Run DMC.
I like that shit.
Yeah, while playing basketball, you know, bumping that shit. And then sixth grade is when fucking Easy came out, when I was in sixth grade, and we were like, holy shit, this is the greatest music ever.
Easy does it.
Yeah, so I was jamming metal, but then I was fucking bumping Easy and all that too, you know.
That's me, bro. And
yeah.
I was too metal for the hip hop crowd, too hip hop for the metal crowd.
And back then,
we didn't know where to fit in.
Yeah, and it was crazy too, because I remember back then it was like you couldn't listen to one or the other. You had to just listen to the one. And I used to think that was so weird because 1 minute I'd be jamming fucking Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and the next minute I'd be bumping NWA, Too Short, Eazy-E, and all that, you know? Fucking Two Live Crew, fucking all that 92 fucking early shit, you know? 90, 91, 92.
Niggas for Life is the greatest NWA album. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Oh, but I remember Straight Outta Compton was like I had a paper route at that time. And I remember Straight Outta Compton was just nonstop in my Walkman, driving or fucking riding around delivering papers.
That's my shit.
Like, God, man. Dope Man.
Dope Man, yeah. Cube killed that shit.
A bitch is a bitch.
Oh, yeah. A bitch is a bitch.
Fuck yeah. Like, Straight Outta Compton was fucking. But, yeah, when Niggas for Life came out, holy shit. Like,
One Less Bitch. Fucking.
Yeah.
That album gives no fucks.
Yeah, that album was just so hard when it came out. Like fucking Dre on that album is the shit.
Yeah, that's some of his best production, yo.
Yeah, Dre is the fucking shit on that album.
Ren 2.
Yeah.
Always into something. That shit is so hard.
Dude, like we were talking about that. Ren was always like underrated in that fucking group.
Yeah.
Like his solo albums, like Shock of the Hour, fucking man. Kiss My Black Ass.
The Black Ass. Villain in Black.
Solo albums are the shit.
Bum diddy bum 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 diddy bum 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 diddy bum bum bum. Shock it out.
Dude, Shock of the Hour. I remember that fucking when that came out. We listened to that one so much. We would steal my homie's dad's car in the middle of the night and just drive around bumping fucking Shock of the Hour all night long and shit.
Shock of the Hour is dark and it's real, like it's political, but like in your face. Like,
yep.
Love that album. And that shit's out of fixes. I got all that shit.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah,
I've got all that. Kiss My Black Ass. That was a fucking great album too.
Yeah, it is.
And then fucking so like I said, we'd be bumping that at 1 minute, and then next thing we know, we'd be popping in a Pantera tape or something, you know? Fucking. Yeah. So it just used to trip me out. Like, you can't be a metalhead and listen to fucking Eazy-E. What the fuck? And I'd be like, what do you mean? Like,
right? Who the fuck is you?
Both awesome.
Right?
And then Rap Rock started coming out, and I was like, fuck you guys. See, now they're putting it all together.
Yeah, it's whack. Some of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was going to say, damn, I totally lost my train of thought right there.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah, that's like, I never stuck with one genre. But
Yeah, me neither.
the only thing that I was so hesitant about ICP was the whole clown gimmick.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. Like I was working with that juggalo, and I'd be like, the fuck? Clowns rapping? Come on, dude. Like, that's fucking gay. Like, shut the fuck up.
You came from the hardcore era.
Yeah.
So I
it sounds so stupid. Like, no, I'm not going to listen to two clowns rapping. That sounds so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And then he fucking made me listen to Beverly Kills, and I was like, holy shit, this shit's pretty funny. Like, I actually like this shit.
Trying to find Dylan.
Yep. And then after that, after fucking that, he just started fucking recording all the tapes for me, just dubbing tapes for me, and I would just fucking play him in the truck all the time that I had, the tape player.
Oh, yeah.
And then the first actual CD I bought was Riddlebox. I found it used, so I went ahead and bought that. And then
I got into them in '97. The first time I ever seen them was Hardcore Heaven, ECW.
Wow.
Yeah, and then my boy Steven Oliveira, shout out to you wherever the fuck you at, he got me into them. His little brother was singing the Loons one day, and I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, ICP. I'm like, ICP? Aren't they a tag team? I didn't know they rap and shit. And he's like, no, they rap, man. And he gave me Great Malenko and Tunnel of Love, and boom, you know? And then I started seeing images like Ground Zero.
I remember Ground Zero.
Yeah, a kid in the audience had a Riddlebox shirt. I'm like, oh, that's where that's from. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know?
Yeah, fucking. That was I just like, what the fuck you? Because I remember even one time my cousin tried getting me to listen to him. Like, I'm not gonna listen to fucking clowns rapping. That sounds fucking stupid. Like, no, I don't want to fucking listen to two clowns. But I didn't know they were murderous fucking killer wicked clowns, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They were singing about birthday parties or some shit.
Imagine that, yo. Like that dude from Chuckamentary. Clowns are not evil. Points. It's hilarious.
Well, even like, I remember even during the whole ICP Eminem feud and shit.
That's when I was
secretly listening to Eminem, but I would never fucking admit that at that time.
Oh, it was crazy.
No. There was no way I would admit that, but everybody would be like, fuck Eminem. So I'd be like, fuck Eminem. But then I'd be going home and listening to the fucking Slim Shady EP and shit. Oh, goddamn, Eminem's the shit. Fucking Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers is a classic.
Even the diss, I wasn't even heard about. I thought it was fucking funny when I first heard it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even heard about it.
I'll be honest, I was in my clown boy phase. I was like, fuck this shit, but I still liked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I was like, oh, fuck Eminem, but then I'd be at home all bumping Eminem off. Nobody better ever catch me listening to this shit, you know? I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
That shit was crazy. It was real back then, dog. Like,
it was. Fuck like, yeah.
Massachusetts is a pretty big clown town. A lot of niggas in my school were juggalos, man. You know, and they were all about fuck Eminem.
Yeah. That's why they got banned. They got banned here from Hell's Pit and weren't able to come back until the Malenko fucking reunion tour.
Oh, shit.
So they were banned for that long, and they got banned because this troll came driving by through the crowd fucking bumping Eminem, and he just kept circling the fucking venue bumping Eminem, and they finally fucking stopped the fucking dude, fucking beat his ass, flipped his car over, fucking all sorts. It was like a fucking riot over this shit, and they got banned for God, however many years that was until fucking the Malenko reunion tour.
Man.
Yeah, it was after the show. Fucking dude just kept driving around, everybody bumping Eminem. They finally stopped his ass.
No, that's his ass.
Yeah, they finally stopped his ass, and it was over.
But yo, Sis, I gotta take this evil piss. I don't want to leave you dolo. So, end the shit. I guess. You know what I mean? I had a fucking blast, brother.
Fucking A.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, well, what time is it? Yeah, I better go.
Yeah.
I gotta lay down for bed. Go to work in the morning.
This was mad fun. I love this shit, man. Do it again.
Yeah, dude. But let me know when that Slayer one is on, because I'll fucking hop onto that shit for sure.
Oh, definitely, yo. Peace to the chat in your fucking couch and I'm hopping on.
Shit.
Been the Boyz dominating. All right, brother. Whoop whoop. Peace, brother.